Your purpose is not your occupation. Stick with me to this end of this video and I'll break down why that is and how you can actually find your purpose and pair an occupation that matches it. Hey, my name is Chase and I'm super excited to be diving into this video. I know a lot of people out there are asking the question of who am I, why am I here, and what is it that I want to do with this life? I know for me in these past 10 years, I've really been on this self-discovery journey of uncovering who I am, what it is that I want to create in this life, and what impact do I want to share with the world. And through these past, 10 years, I've really come to understand that my purpose is not my occupation, and I kind of came through this through an air like a period of rediscovering who I was. And whenever I finally thought I found my purpose, I was tying it to this occupation of being a game designer, being working in the video game industry. And what happened is, as I had that my purpose, like I'm here to bring joy and happiness to people through video games, well, my dissatisfaction and unfulfillment started to arise within me of that job and that role. And I thought maybe it's just that role, and then I found another role, and it just followed me to that. And what started to happen is that I started to have this identity crisis of, man, like if this isn't what I'm here to do, to bring joy and happiness to people through video games, then what is it that I'm here to do? And it spiraled this, like almost this midlife crisis at the age of 19 years old, right? And it really, allowed me to go down this journey, go down this path of really understanding what purpose is and how it plays a role in our life, and how we can actually rediscover a purpose that creates a life of fulfillment, of joy. And the trap that a lot of people fall into is tying it to their occupation, right? So in order for you to not, fall down this trap and fall into the same trap that I fell into, we have to take a step back, and we first have to, come to an agreement and understanding of what exactly is purpose. All right. For this context, there's different types of purposes, and I have another video that talks about the 5 types of purposes. But for this sake of the video, we're going to be talking about the purpose that we are here to accomplish in this life, whereas a lot of people say their life purpose. All right. So what I believe, and I encourage you not to agree with this, not to disagree with this, but to just sit with this belief for a moment. Okay. What I believe and what I've come to be true for myself, and true for others, is that your purpose is something that you are here to facilitate. All right. Now, what I mean facilitate, I mean you are here to contribute, to be a part of something, right? Some movement, some mission, some impact that helps progress humanity forward in some way. All right. There are tons of systems, there are tons of outdated ways that we've been doing things that are ready to be, changed and ready to be, shifted. And I'm sure that you already kind of have an understanding of, something you may feel called towards. Maybe you haven't really listened to it, but maybe there's something in you that's, kind of felt and pulled you in a direction of one of those sorts. So if we have this understanding that our purpose is something we're here to facilitate, which means that it is not necessarily something that we are here. It's not our occupation, right? It's not something that we are here to, go clock in and clock out of, right? It's a part of our being, of who we are, right? Then the question starts to arise of, great, so it's what I'm here to help facilitate, and there is usually a group of people, right, that also have very similar or the same purpose as you, right? Because whenever we create impacts in the world, whenever we create change, it's not just one person, right? One person can maybe start it, create a ripple effect, but it's usually a group or body of people that really do create a change, right? So what happens is, a lot of people talk about this concept of soul family, or soul brothers and sisters, people that we're not necessarily directly related to, but we resonate on a deep level because we have some type of, internal calling, right? Some type of purpose that we kind of recognize in one another, and we're being brought together to help impact the world. So if our purpose is something that we're here to facilitate, right? Then the question is, how do we rediscover our purpose, right? How do we remember, right? And I say those words for a very specific way. Like there's a very intentional way that I say that. And it's because I have this other belief that we have all the answers that we need inside of us, right? We don't need somebody else to tell us an answer, right? This whole video isn't me giving you some magic key or telling you the secrets of the universe, right? Usually whenever we hear something and we have an aha moment or it resonates or something in us says yes, there's some truth there, it's not because it's something we don't know, it's because it's something that we're remembering, right? And whenever I say the word remember, right, if we look at the etymology of that word, to remember, a member, if we talk about the body, right, is a member is like an arm, for an example, and to remember is to reattach, right? So reconnect that part of you that forgot, right? That part of you that knows, but we are disconnected from it. So, if we want to rediscover our purpose, we have to remember or reconnect to the parts of us that are unaware and the parts of us that know. So that's why I say it's, to rediscover your purpose is the process, right? It's not something that it's not something that you don't know or you have to go and create. It's something that already lives inside of you at the core essence of who you are. And whenever we can reconnect to that part of us, right, we will remember and we'll have the awareness pop up of what it is that we're here, to help facilitate in this world. And through that process, we then start to remember what our purpose is, right? And then the thing is, we have to be careful of trying to tie that into an occupation, right? The way I look at it is we have our purpose, or we reconnect to ourselves, right? We remember why we're here, and then we can then see what our purpose is, right? We have that insight, that download, that intuition of why we're here. And now we have to find a median, right? A way of fulfilling our purpose, right? And the cool thing about looking at it like this is your occupation, right? Your median for fulfilling your purpose, the vehicle that we use to fulfill our purpose can shift and can change, right? And whenever it shifts and changes, we don't have identity crisis. Why? Because we're not attached to the vehicle, right? We're just we're connected to our purpose, right? And so if this vehicle and helps us take action on our purpose and get where we want to go, right? And then for some reason this vehicle is no longer effective, we have to create a new vehicle or find a new vehicle. Our purpose is still the same. We just find a new vehicle and then we keep going forward, right? And that's one of the reasons why I feel like so many of us have these identity crises is because we attach our purpose, our meaning, everything to our occupation, to the things that we do in life. And because we attach it to the things that we do, right? The doing is external, right? We attach it to our core essence of ourself, right? We attach our meaning, our worthiness to the core essence of a purpose, right? And that comes from internal versus external, right? So our occupation then, all it is a vehicle for us to express our purpose, right? For us to live our purpose, to help facilitate that growth. Okay. So this is the switch, right? This is why so many of us, I think that I also have this understanding, right, that so many of us, the reason why we don't um, have, why we don't go to find our purpose is, rediscover our purpose or spend the time to reconnect to ourselves because we have this belief of, man, I was so excited about something in the past, right? I was so excited about that job or that hobby or that thing. And then all of a sudden, I started to lose interest. And what happens is then we start to associate our purpose with that process of excitement, losing interest, losing motivation, and then putting it back on the shelf. And we think, oh man, if what happens if that's the same thing with my purpose? What if I find the thing that I'm here to do and I feel so connected, so aligned to it, and then I lose interest in it, right? The pain of knowing what your purpose is and having it tied to an occupation and then losing that occupation, the interest in the occupation or being laid off, that the pain of knowing that is so much higher than the pain of not knowing, right? So this is why it's important for us to separate our purpose and our occupation, right? Again, the occupation, all it is, what is it? It's just the vehicle for our purpose, right? That we carry out to help facilitate. That's all it is, right? And the vehicle, again, what can it do? It can change, right? So that the vehicle can change, but the purpose is stays the same. Why? Because it's connected to who we are at a core level, right? You could call that, the universe. You could call that consciousness. You can call that the soul. There's so many, words that try to pinpoint what it is. But the way I look at it, it's just the core essence of who you are, right? It's your authentic self. So then the process, right? So it's just about reconnecting to your authentic self, reconnecting to that core essence of who you are. And by doing so, you're able to rediscover your purpose. And then you can find a vehicle to help you then help take action and help facilitate and bring that into this world. So I hope this video helps you, my friends. If you need help with this process, I have a free community that I have put together. The link is below this video. With that being said, have a wonderful day.